$280 million?
Investigation called Operation Sweet Silence, and they ended up busting over 100 people in the Crips and standing gangs. 55 guns, 496 pounds of meth, 7.1 grams of fentanyl, 57.21 kilos of cocaine, and over 55,000 pounds of marijuana.
55,000 piece? Oh, brother, I'm hurt right now. Oh. Yeah. What's going on, JB fam? We back with another video. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what to do, man. We gonna be talking about Pee Wee Longway today. How this man got caught up in a $300 million drug operation, bro. No cap, bro. Y'all might know Pee Wee Longway from back in the day. Brought out Young Thug, all type. Nah, but that boy is moving them bricks. That fit. That dog food. No cap, but we finna check it out. So y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's hop right into the video.
Pee Wee Longway changed the rap game in Atlanta behind the scenes and had some big hits too. But then he got caught up in one of the biggest drug busts in history.
Damn.
From discovering Young Thug to allegedly working with the cartel and facing life in prison.
The cartel? Oh no, buddy.
Today we're breaking it all down. In September 2024, news broke that Pee Wee Longway got arrested in one of the biggest drug busts.
$280 million?
Investigation called Operation Sweet Silence, and they ended up busting over 100 people in the Crips and standing gangs. The investigation had been going on for 2 years.
Oh yeah, when the feds come get you.
Cops found 155 guns, 496 pounds of meth, 7.1 grams of fentanyl, 57.21 kilos of cocaine, and over 55,000 pounds of marijuana.
55,000 piece? Oh, brother, I'm hurt right now. Oh my God, damn. Oh my God.
They also found over 150 guns, including machine guns and Glocks with switches. The feds were on the case too. The FBI had 250 agents working on it and sent in 7 SWAT teams to take the dealers down, and when the raids were over, the cops had found around $300 million in drugs. Pee Wee Longway's name wasn't mentioned in any of the police reports, but rumors started flying that he got wrapped up in the case after his homie Lil Crack Rock posted on IG and said, "Everybody stop calling me and asking me what's going on.
Bro, $300 million.
Hashtag free Longway." Everyone just took the story and ran with it, even though Pee Wee Longway's name wasn't on any paperwork. The cops working on Operation Sweet Silence said they're not finished making arrests, so there's a chance Longway could end up in that case too. But right now it looks like the rumors are all cap.
Longway wasn't Trump, nigga. No cap.
Getting caught up in Operation Sweet Silence, he still might end up doing life in prison for another case. Longway got locked up at the same time Operation Sweet Silence was going down, but his own case is even crazier. 1090J tracked down the real case that Longway got caught up in and posted the paperwork. According to the report, Quincy Williams, aka Pee Wee Longway, got hit with charges for conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance.
Oh, but conspiracy be the worst charge.
Money laundering.
Conspiracy the worst charge, because they don't even gotta catch you with the drugs. They just gotta prove that you wanted to sell drugs. No cap.
But Longway isn't the only dude who got booked in that case. He also has 7 co-defendants, and most of them are allegedly connected.
Oh, they look Hispanic as hell.
The cops in Atlanta have been going after a dude named Francisco Cortez.
Oh, he was in bed with the cartel.
Montoya were allegedly running drugs from Houston to Atlanta. And
no, sir.
The feds had a wiretap on Cortez's phone, and that's how they made the connection to Longway. In July 2024, the feds caught Cortez a Longway.
But why the hell y'all talking over phone calls?
Cortez
you in the cartel, gang?
On the shoes, I got you for sure. On the window, give me 20 bags so I can get at least 20 of them. According to the DEA, shoes means cocaine, and windows are kilos of meth.
20 kilos of meth?
Longway allegedly made another deal with Cortez.
Damn!
Watching Cortez's house and saw someone pull up to his crib. Cortez's wife came out and talked to whoever was in the whip. Then someone inside the car got out and handed her a box.
Oh, they caught that boy in the act.
Left Cortez's house. Then an hour later, Pee Wee Longway pulled up and went inside. He came back out a few minutes later with a different box. Then he put it in the trunk of his whip and drove off. A few days after the pickup, the feds heard Cortez and Montoya setting up another cell for 40 kilos of cocaine.
40
The van was spotted loading something up at Cortez's crib. Then the feds tracked the van to another house and got a search warrant to raid it. They didn't find any drugs inside the crib, but they did find $500,000 in cash hidden in shoe boxes. The feds didn't have any real evidence on Pee Wee Longway, but that didn't stop them.
$500,000 in a shoebox game? That shit dumb as hell, bro. You gotta launder that shit do a clean business, put it in some crypto, some stocks, some something. Half 500 bands in a shoebox? Hell no.
From arresting him,
You're
trying to hold him
tweaking,
down
brother.
without bond. The only thing they had was the wiretap conversation where Longway was allegedly trying to set up a deal with Cortez, but the feds never actually saw Longway making the deal. They spotted him at Cortez's house carrying a box out. But they
His lawyer finna pick that shit apart.
But after they booked Longway, they raided his house and studio, and the situation got way worse for him. When the cops searched Longway's studio, they found 7 guns and 3,000 M30 pills that were allegedly cut with fentanyl.
Oh, they had the perk 30s, the Finny Yerks.
Longway hasn't been charged for the drugs or guns they found in the studio, but he's already facing a life sentence for allegedly
working with the cartel.
Cortez.
Damn.
Sounds like Cortez was the plug, and Longway was allegedly just moving the weight around Atlanta. If the rumors about the cartel being involved are true, though, this case is looking bad for Longway.
But I doubt, bro. Ain't no drug boss is going to pick up shipments, gang. Like, once you get to the point where you're moving 40 bricks of coke, bro, you have drivers, you have couriers, you have runners. They're like, yeah, but that shit not working like that on bro. Hell no.
Nobody wants to get on the bad side of the cartels. They got so many connections all over the place. And even 1090 Jake didn't want to speak on them when he was covering the Longway situation.
Oh, bro, I got no smoke with y'all. I got no smoke with y'all.
If he's involved with the cartel, then he has to be extra careful about the situation. Because even if people started rumors about him talking without anything to back it up, the cartel wouldn't even think twice about taking him out.
Come on, mama, that shit over with.
There's rumors right now, though, and nobody really knows much about the case. Pee-wee Longway getting busted in a case like this shocked everyone, though. He's been a big part of the Atlanta rap game for years.
Oh, bro.
Longway always stayed quiet about what he did in the trenches. Longway came up in the same projects as Young Thug in Zone 3. Longway said they've known each other forever. And some sources say that they're actually blood related.
Oh, shoot.
Longway allegedly raps the Rolling 60 Crips. And on the track Quarterback with Young Thug and Amigo,
that boy Crip.
Longway raps, "What's cracking? Crippin' nigga, twisted fingers. Longway and Thugger, Jonesboro, South Demeanor. I step in the club with the 40 and Nina."
Oh, shoot.
Pee-wee Longway allegedly hopped off the porch at a young age and started moving weight in Atlanta. He got kicked out of school because he was always skipping class.
That boy was trying to get all that got off them dime bags. He
Talk about what he
did.
was doing in the streets. Longway just told him that it was personal. This wasn't the first time Pee-wee Longway's been in trouble with the law. In 2014, Pee-wee was arrested for illegal possession of a controlled substance and held on a $30,000 bond.
Oh, that ain't
He was
shit.
on his way to perform at the Lux Bar and Grill in Montgomery, Alabama, when he was pulled over in a truck full of people. The manager of the club said that they got a call around 1 a.m. just before Pee-wee was supposed to go on stage, saying that Pee-wee got arrested right down the street.
That's
Everyone
crazy.
in the truck was taken to jail, and the club manager said it sounded like a setup. Longway also went for an interview with DJ Vlad, where Vlad tried to ask him about his gang ties. Vlad brought up all the blue on Longway's album covers and asked him if it was a Crip.
I'm not gangbang. I don't gangbang.
Nah, just a night color.
Nice color.
Yeah.
Hey, I like blue. That don't mean I'm a Crip.
No, nothing.
Longway never talks about gangbanging in interviews.
That shit
but he
smart.
raps about it
That
on
boy
tracks
smart
like
as
What You
hell.
Gonna Do and said, "Chasing the check, got the dick on the tech. Neighborhood Crip, wanna chuck up my set." Before Longway
It's
ever
all
hopped in the
entertainment.
booth, he linked up with a Rolling 60 Crip from LA named Brick Baby and started a movement in Atlanta called MPA, aka Money, Pounds, and Ammunition. Brick Baby is known for working on No Jumper with Adam 22 now, but back in the day, he was allegedly heavy in the streets and is a big reason why there's more Rolling 60s in Atlanta. Longway and Brick Baby have been tight for years, and Longway is allegedly married to Brick Baby's sister.
Oh,
Brick
shoot.
Baby was
They
taking L
locked in for
Big
real.
Ace. And Brick Baby said that Ace can't do shows in Atlanta, North Carolina, or anywhere else in the area without checking with him first.
Oh,
Brother,
Robert,
please.
I bet you Young and Ace don't do no, until we holler, I bet you don't do no shows in Atlanta. Because I'm the king around that motherfucker.
You're the king of Atlanta,
So
gang.
you won't be doing no shows in Atlanta. You won't be doing no shows in the Carolina. Nothing around there, bro.
Brother, right after this interview, Young and Ace did a show in Charlotte. Word to my dad.
A lot of people were confused because Brick Baby's from the Rolling 60s in LA and was trying to ban Ace from other cities. But it makes a lot more sense after you know how long Brick Baby's been involved with the Crips in Atlanta. Before Brick Baby and Longway started making their own music, they were trying to manage other rappers to help them get started in the industry. Longway had already known Young Thug for years by that point, and Thug was trying to get his name popping in the game. But Pee-wee Longway wasn't in the rap game yet, but he had ties to dudes like Gucci Mane and Bankroll Fresh because of his street connections.
Oh, shoot.
Gucci and Longway were
That
tight.
boy plugged in
And
for
Longway was the
real.
one who introduced Gucci to Young Thug. Longway and Young Thug pulled up on Gucci while he was at the studio, and Gucci signed Thug on the spot without even hearing any music from him because he trusted Longway's opinion that much. Young Thug isn't the only rapper that Longway helped out though. He knew the Migos way before they were superstars, and Longway is the one who introduced him to
You did
Coach
the
K and
birds.
Quality Control Records.
Chickens.
Offset said in an interview that before everyone became superstars, they all used to kick it with Pee Wee Longway because he had a studio. Lil Baby also used to hang out there before he started rapping, and Pee Wee was one of the dudes who convinced him to get in the booth. So Pee Wee did a lot for the Atlanta hip hop scene before he
Oh,
started
Pee Wee
rapping.
put everybody
Longway
on.
decided to hop in the booth
Migos,
too,
Lil
and started
Baby,
dropping his
Young
own
Thug.
music. He linked
That's
up
the
with
big
homies in
three.
the rap game like Young Thug and Gucci. And in 2015, he dropped a collab project with Gucci and Young Dolph. Longway had some tracks that popped off, and he was tight with a lot of big names in the industry. But he never really blew up in the rap game like a lot of his homies did. In 2014, when Gucci Mane got locked up, Pee Wee left 1017 and started his own label, MPA Bandcamp. He dropped 9 mixtapes in total before releasing his debut album, Mr. Blue Benjamin. But even though he was putting in the work, his career never really took off. Some fans said it was because he sounded too much like Young Thug, but Longway claimed it was lack of label support that slowed down his career. And in 2015, he hopped on Twitter and said, "From this day forward, Pee Wee Longway would never rap again. So don't come at me with that shit.
Oh,
Nothing got
shoot.
to do with it. I'm done. Back to BS." Longway said that he was going hard in the booth and wasn't running up the kind of numbers he wanted to hit. That was the same year that he lost his homie A$AP Yams too. And Yams dying had a big impact on Longway's career. Pee Wee Longway was kicking it with the whole A$AP mob and was allegedly going to sign a deal with them. But then Yams died and everything fell apart.
Ah, damn,
It seemed
the
Longway was
bridge
ready to
got
put
burnt
both feet
down.
back in the trenches. But then just a few days later, he got over it and started promoting new music. Everyone in the game had a lot of respect for Longway, and he helped kick off the new wave of trap music in Atlanta. But he still never hit the mainstream, and that's why he allegedly stayed connected to the streets.
Hey, you gotta make that page
Longway always
somehow.
stayed low key about what he was
He
doing,
did.
and that's why everyone was surprised when he got booked. But now rumors are flying that his own homie set him up. According to Whack 100, Brick Baby's had an open Fed case since 2023 and hasn't even had a court date yet. And right before Longway allegedly got booked, Brick Baby went
10-4,
out
we
to
got an
Atlanta to
informant?
kick it with him. After Longway got picked up on the charges, Whack 100 said that the situation
Oh,
is weird.
bro, how the
Brick
heck?
Baby
Wait,
said the
wait. You got a whole Fed case from 2 years ago and you ain't had no charges yet, gang? Sounds like you're working for him. You're on the payroll. FBI agent number 1.
case for over 15 months without a court date, and he made it sound like the only way Brick Baby would stay out of court that long is if he's working with the cops.
No cap.
Got booked. Called with a case, feds picked it up. With a case, with a court date. Ain't running no 15 months no court date.
Oh, bro, maybe.
70, 80-day run at a time, 120 sometimes.
Yeah, maybe like a little 3-4 months.
But, nah.
But over a year?
Crazy, bro.
There's no evidence that Brick Baby actually flipped though. And Whack 100 also thought Longway was caught up in the Operation Sweet Silence investigation, but that's not true either. It's not clear what's really going on with Longway's case right now, but he's also making headlines because of Rich Homie Quan's death. Rich Homie Quan
Rich
allegedly
Homie,
died in
baby.
September 2024. He allegedly died from an overdose.
That shit
Sources
was
say that it was
crazy,
a bad
bro.
pill that took Rich Homie Quan out.
Stop
After
popping
the
them
news broke
perks, man.
about
Put
the
them
cops finding
pills
3,000
down.
Pills in Pee Wee Longway's studio.
Oh, bro,
that were
smoke
allegedly
some
covered with
Zy.
fentanyl. Rumors started going around that Longway was the one who sold Rich Homie Quan the bad pills and got killed. People
No,
also
he
thought
killed.
Longway had an overdose and was fighting for his life in the hospital. Right after Quan died, there were rumors about Longway taking bad drugs and almost dying too. But then Longway hopped on IG and said he was all good and was never in the hospital. Longway selling Rich Homie Quan the bad pills is just a rumor. But the case he's fighting right now isn't looking good. It seems like the feds don't have a lot of evidence that Longway was actually making deals with the cartel. But the guns and drugs they found in the studio
That's that
still
not
enough
gonna
to get
help.
him a life sentence.
Man, that's about the end of the video, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, shit, bro. If you out here moving in these streets, man, you better stay vigilant. You better stay on your P's and Q's, cause at the end of the day, bro, you gotta get lucky 365 days out the year. 12 only gotta get lucky once. No cap. You gotta get lucky every day. You gotta be on point every day. That one day you're not on point, years, buddy. Goodbye. You're out the server. No cap. Gulag welcomes you. But hey, man, if you got some video, I appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to a thousand subscribers. Subscribe to my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2. Link in the description. shit, my bad. Turn to my clothing brand, JungleBredClothing, link in the description. Man, y'all stay away, get you some money. All love, JBsiah, we out.